this is the time for all of us to raise our voices and to say this country is also our country, is also the country of our immigrants, because we are the one who built it. If you can enjoy.
The cries of Dr. Gerald Gabot, the Haitian immigrant in charge of the Immigrant Family Services Institute. She's reacting to the U.S. Supreme Court ruling Thursday that President Trump has the power to end temporary protected status for Haitian and Syrian immigrants, meaning some 45,000 Haitians on TPS in Massachusetts could be deported.
What exactly am I going to say to those 100,000 children who were born here and whose parents are on CPS and can be at any time deported?
Haitians and Syrians are here on TPS because they fled war, gang violence, and hurricane.
Let me get this straight. Haitians are saying they don't like Black Americans because we bullied them when they were kids. But white America is bullying y'all right now while you're grown-ass adults and y'all are crickets. White America is bullying your homeland and y'all don't have no smoke for them. Black American family, foundational Black American family. Some people just can't be saved.
Man, so TPS is over with for you fucking Haitians. And you on this damn app acting like the damn raging Cajun at us because we don't give a fuck about y'all going home. Fuck you and them loud ass motherfucking barking dogs. Because we gonna continue to stand on business and make sure that you get the fuck up out of here. Y'all got to go home. You can feel how the fuck you want to feel. What I find funny is y'all getting kicked out of everywhere you flip-flopped your way to. You getting kicked out of, Dominican Republic? They kicking your ass out of the Bahamas. They kicking your ass out of Jamaica. Where else they kicking your Turk and Caicos? They kicking y'all ass out. They kicking y'all ass out in Brazil. And I'm gonna tell you why they kicking y'all ass out. Because you too motherfucking arrogant. You got too much fucking dip on your chip. You fucking entitled. You got big smoke for everybody but your fucking self. What the fuck you need to do is look in the mirror and go home and fix your fucking homeland. Fix your fucking self first. Because if your self ain't fixed, you can't fix home. Ain't no need of you lying talking about Haitians and all of this 1804 shit and what the fuck y'all did for Black Americans. In the words of Finesse 2 times, bitch, you did nothing. Bitch. Because y'all love telling us they kick us out, we have a home to go to. If they kick you out, where are you going? Tardy fingernails, my ass is at home. That's the fuck you dummies don't understand. We home. We home. Our ancestors come from the fucking soil. I'm an indigenous American Indian, bitch. You know the colored people. Them. That's who the fuck we are. We home. If they was gonna kick us out, they'd have been kicked us out. That's what you damn Twinkie head fools don't understand. We would have been gone if they could deport us, but we're non-deportable. Unlike you. So go ahead and put your damn shit and your bandana on the stick and H-Town stump your ass the fuck out. We don't care. Fuck you and all that damn dirt cookie goddamn babbling that you doing. Y'all talk about put some respect on Haitians' name. No, you put some respect on our shit. Because we didn't disrespect y'all. When they was running your ass up here like a damn episode of Django, what the hell was you doing? Crying, and who was helping y'all? Us. We made our damn voices heard. They help protect you. Then you gonna come over here and tell us what the fuck we run. What the fuck you run? Other than your goddamn patent Turners. A.K.A. your funky flat ass dusty feet. Man. Go the fuck home and shut the fuck up.
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and let's talk about what's happening to the Haitians in America. And we're seeing many Haitians in America facing an uncertain future as immigration protection changes. Like some people are wearing immigration monitoring ankle bracelets while waiting for their cases to move through the system. And many families are living in fear and that they could be deported. But alongside that, there's another conversation happening online. A lot of Black Americans are saying this isn't our fight, and that has started a huge debate. So guys, watch this video until the end to get the real story, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah.
Them FBA niggas are some loser, bro. I just saw an FBA nigga say Haitian or not black, bro. Like, nigga, we were the first free black nation in the whole world, bro. Like, I know not all black Americans doing this, but them FBA niggas are losers, bro. They only here to divide black people, bro, to create division between black people, bro. They ain't done shit for black people, bro.
I was watching a video of this lady explaining what's going to happen now that TPS has been revoked for Haitians. And the comments were full of disappointing, sorry, and hateful excuses of humans. Americans telling Haitians to go back home. The TPS is temporary. Remember all the bad y'all said about us? Now go home. Man, all of y'all are hypocrites. You see when the government mistreats you, but you go blind when it mistreats somebody else. You don't want liberation for everybody. You want it for yourself. The crazy part is a lot of y'all are talking about Haiti like it just magically ended up the way it is. Nobody ever mentions America's role in keeping Haiti the way it is now. Y'all never mentioned the occupation, the stolen money, the political interference, the destabilization, none of it. Instead of learning the nuance behind the situation, you let bigotry and ignorance control your thinking. But then you swear you care about justice. You swear you care about life, right? Y'all swear you're all about freedom. Unless it's Haitians, I guess. But go ahead, comment your gifts, your TikTok slang, your other stupid shit I'll be leaving in the comments. I'm just tired of all of it, man. I'm tired of the stuff that's going on now. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'ma see y'all, man.
You know what's so crazy right now? The comments I've been getting when I made a video, these folks, especially the white liberal, think I'm supposed to give a fuck about the Haitian and the TPS. Man, I am an American citizen. I'm not Haitian. I'm not on TPS. Just because we have the same skin color, I'm a little bit browner than most of them, but still, that doesn't make us the same race. I am not black and brown. I'm not a person of color, and I'm not African American. I am a foundational black American who was born in the United States. I'm not Somalis. I'm not Haitian. I'm not Jamaican. I was born and raised in the United States. My parents are foundational black Americans. These white liberals all over the internet saying, what are you talking about? Y'all black and brown. I'm not fucking black and brown. I'm a black American. When I fought for this country, I didn't fight for Africa. So I'm not an African American. I am a black American. A proud American. Just because I look like some of the Haitians, it doesn't mean a fucking thing, man. Temporary mean temporary, and that's all to it.
But why does it always have to start with the black people first? Being from Florida, some of y'all may not be having the same thing that I'm seeing, where so many of us on here saying that, yes, Haitians need to go. TPS has been 16 years. Okay, they've been here long enough. But I don't see y'all making the videos about the El Salvador people. They've been on TPS for about 26 years. Where's that? To me, first of all, if you're going to get rid of TPS, shouldn't it be everybody? And no, I don't know politics like that, but shouldn't it be everyone? And if we gonna start, why does it always have to start with us first? Okay, I'm from Miami. I am supporting the Haitians. Okay, I would not be on here saying that it's time for y'all to pack up and go. And if you gonna make the video say it's time for y'all to pack up and go, do y'all research and talk about the colors. The country that the colors a little different, a little lighter, you know what I'm trying to say, and make those videos. Don't just make it for the Haitians, because they've been here 10 more years than the Haitians. Like I said, El Salvador been 26 years. Where's y'all video talking about them?
I tried to warn you this day was coming. Some listened, some didn't, and now the decision has been made. The question isn't why did this happen? The question is what's your next move? Don't let fear keep you frozen. Let it push you to get informed. If you don't have a plan yet, today is the day to put one in place. Being proactive is always better than being unprepared. Share this message with someone in the Haitian community and comment plan if you're looking for resources or need guidance getting started.
Thousands of healthcare workers legally caring for patients were suddenly forced off the job overnight. The question isn't just what happens to them, it's what happens to the patients left behind. Connecticut nursing homes woke up this week with a problem they cannot solve overnight. Thousands of Haitian immigrants had been living and working legally in the United States under temporary protected status, or TPS. TPS is a humanitarian immigration program that allows people from countries experiencing war, natural disasters, or other extraordinary conditions to temporarily live and work legally in the United States. Haiti was granted TPS after years of devastating earthquakes, political instability, gang violence, and a worsening humanitarian crisis. But this year, the Trump administration moved to end those protections for Haiti. After months of legal challenges, the U.S. Supreme Court allowed the administration to move forward while those lawsuits continue. When the latest extension expired this week, many workers immediately lost their authorization to work. Connecticut officials estimate roughly 5,000 Haitians in the state may have lost work authorization. Nursing homes immediately felt the impact. Industry leaders say up to 100 workers across skilled nursing facilities were sidelined on day one alone. So these weren't just housekeeping staff, they included certified nursing assistants, licensed practical nurses, registered nurses, dietary staff, and other essential caregivers who keep facilities running every day. One nursing home reportedly lost 13 employees overnight. Think about what happens when a facility that's already short staffed suddenly loses that many caregivers. Residents are going to wait longer to get out of bed. They're going to wait longer for medications, longer for meals, longer for help getting to the bathroom, or for someone to answer the call light. Healthcare is one of those systems where even a small staffing loss can cause ripple effects throughout an entire facility. Connecticut already has a well documented healthcare workforce shortage. Industry leaders warn that these losses could delay hospital discharges because patients can't be transferred into nursing homes when there aren't enough staff to safely care for them. So that keeps hospital beds full and puts even more pressure on an already strained healthcare system. State Senator and physician Dr. Saud Anwar also warned that fewer caregivers could lead to more infections, more complications, and additional strain on hospitals. So the legal fight isn't over. Lawmakers have introduced legislation that would extend or strengthen protections for TPS holders, and immigration attorneys are saying that some people may qualify for other forms of legal immigration relief depending on their individual circumstances. Whatever your views on immigration policy, this story raises a healthcare question we just can't ignore. When experienced caregivers disappear from the workforce overnight, the consequences don't stop with those workers. Patients, families, hospitals, and entire communities will feel the impact too.
Temporary protection status for Haitians ends on February 3rd of this year, so in a couple weeks. And I am Haitian American. I work for a nonprofit. Today was actually my last day. And the other day, me and my coworker were going to run an errand, and there was a lady butt booty naked in the middle of the street. And what I mean by butt booty naked is she had on tops but no pantaloons. So we go back into the building where we work. We grabbed her some pants. We called 911. Long story short, 911 never came, but she was having a psychotic episode, and she tried so hard not to call me the N-word. It was baffling. I love the fact that the part of her brain that was not dealing with psychosis knew that she would have got her whole life rocked had she tried it. But one of the things that she did say was she saw my flag hanging in my car and said, "You need to take that down. We're American." Later on, the next day, today, I had a conversation with my therapist, and we did the usual, like, check in, how are you? And I'm a therapist. with my therapist, and she was talking about how her and her partner were nervous about ICE potentially coming to Atlanta. And I said, you know, what's interesting is today, for the first time, I considered taking down my flag in my car because I did not want an ICE agent or a disgruntled white person to put me at risk for something that is just a reflection of my cultural pride and heritage, despite having citizenship and birthright to this country. Part of what makes me feel a little bit like this much safe is the fact that I live in a red state. I don't really have a point to this video. I'm just sharing how much turmoil is happening, not just in the world, but even in my own personal life. I'm thinking about taking my flag off of my car so I don't wrongfully get detained, because the gag of it is I don't need the flag to potentially get detained, right? Because they're detaining any and everyone. White, black, citizen, non-citizen, criminal, non-criminal, family man, mom, like they don't care. They don't care, and it's scary and it's concerning. So, I don't know. Let me know. What are y'all doing?
So I notice a lot of FBAs, otherwise known as Foundational Black Americans, otherwise known as African Americans, who don't like being called African Americans anymore. They're making videos spreading misinformation about the TPS program that has ended for some Haitians. The reason why I say some Haitians is because they are under the assumption that all Haitians are being sent back to Haiti since TPS has ended, and they're rejoicing, saying safe travels, good riddance, like they got rid of all the Haitians in the United States, and that's simply not true. The TPS program, known as the Temporary Protected Status Program, is for refugees that came to the United States from Haiti, not just Haiti, but some other countries as well. But in this particular situation, we're talking about Haiti. They are not just poor refugees, but they are also doctors, lawyers, educators, nurses, all types of variety of Haitian people that came under the TPS program. And not all Haitians that come to the United States are refugees. A lot of the people that come to the United States from Haiti are immigrants, like my parents who came in the 1960s, particularly in 1967. My mom came under the Duvalier dictatorship. My dad came to do his studies in the United States, and he's a doctor and a pastor. Rest of my family has been in the United States also since the 1960s. They're in New York City, Florida, Canada, Boston, California, and Philadelphia. And so a lot of people have been in the United States from Haiti for decades upon decades. And so I just wanted to give the correct information that there are immigrants that are here that are U.S. citizens, like my parents. They cannot send them back to Haiti as U.S. citizens. There are people from Haiti that are permanent residents in the United States that they cannot be sent back. There are people like me who are known as Haitian Americans who were born in the United States that cannot be sent to Haiti. So please educate yourself before sending misinformation as you rejoice, thinking that all Haitians are going back to Haiti. Thank you.
We are the backbone.
We are not going to rest until all of our TPS families can go sleep with peace and freedom.
If they stop Haitian from working in the healthcare system and put them out, it's gonna hurt not only the economy of this country, but also the emotional, mental, and physical life and health of all these people that Haitian help.
There's real fear. All right, you'll see people not going out to learn English, they're not going out to church, they're not going out to school. People going in hiding, and that leads more to exploitation. So the hardship is real, the mental challenge is here, the terror is real.
We have a lot of people being anxious about how am I going to take care of myself? How am I going to take care of my family? When the family bleeds, so does the community. We're not going to sit down and take this. That's why we were doing all this. That's why we're here.
As soon as you see the Haitian community and just Haiti itself trying to take things back for themselves and create a stable foundation for themselves is when America feels the need to intervene. Why do we still have American troops still going on in Haiti? Like, there's so much problems going on in America, and they try to put that all on other countries and the fact that there's immigrants coming in and blame it on them. That is not the problem.
Haitians have for so long enriched the lives and the economy of the US. So we want everyone to rally around our Haitian community to come and support. We have this S4814. We hope that all senators will sign on that bill so that they can protect TPS. We need everyone to come in together.
Oh, Americans are so dumb. You didn't know that you weren't supposed to do this when you go to this country? You didn't know that just visiting a country, you're going to be labeled as uncultured or uneducated if you don't know some little nuanced thing for just visiting a country for 2 days. Then you have masses of people that voluntarily leave everything they know behind to go live in a country, and they think that it is a reasonable excuse to say, I didn't bother to learn anything about this country that I'm packing up my whole entire life to go live in. And they think they could just shrug their shoulders and say, oh, well, I didn't bother to learn anything, and think they shouldn't be labeled as uncultured, uneducated, or this, that, and the third. You see how there's a different logic applied to certain groups? You're a liability, period.
Approximately 350,000 Haitians have lost their jobs today. This is because Haiti TPS employment authorization document and protections have ended as of July 28th, 2026.
Haiti TPS first came into effect back in 2010 after the devastating earthquake and has been extended for the last 16 years. Say what you want about, oh, the T in TPS stands for temporary. The fact is that the US government allowed for TPS to be extended for so long, and instead of providing some type of pathway for these people to obtain their lawful permanent residency because they've been in the US for so long and they've been working and they have good moral character and they've been paying taxes, which are all of the requirements to keep getting TPS. Instead, the US government has terminated this benefit and told them that they must all now leave the United States. Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security came out on a TikTok video to tell Haitians that either to register on the CBP app to depart, or they are going to be looking for them to deport them.
I think what hurt the most is because if someone rejects you, okay, fine, let me go back home. But I cannot go back home, you know? That's what hurts, because you know that, okay, it's not that it's the dream. I'm not living the dream here.
So it's us immigrants trying to survive. And whenever you're trying to survive, for me, it's not a dream. So it's not a dream. America for us, it's not a dream. It's just most like a jungle. I'm sorry, but we're trying to survive every single day. So
without Haitians, Amazon's not gonna function. Walmart's not gonna function.
I'm confused. Did they build this country one shipment order at a time? I'm just trying to make this whole narrative make sense for me, because didn't they state that they built America? Now they're talking about they built Amazon. But how are you going to build America with shipment orders? And I'm no shade towards anybody working at Amazon. Hey, a job is a job. I'll work at Amazon. But I'm just trying to make this narrative make sense. And Amazon, they're getting rid of millions of people. They're replacing people with robotics. Yeah, they're going to have warehouses where the robots, where AI is doing all the entry level work. But I'm just trying to make it make sense. And then they said they're comparing this electronic ankle device to shackles. They were offered $2,600 and a plane ticket to return home. So this was their choice
to put on the ankle monitor. No one just captured them and forced them to put it on. They were like, yeah, and check in with us within 30 days and we'll take it from there. So even with the ankle monitor, you could still be sent home. This is not a guarantee that you're going to stay in America because the TPS ended. But yeah, I'm trying to make all this make sense. How you build America with one shipment at a time, and how you're comparing an ankle monitor to shackles on enslaved Black Americans when you had the opportunity to return home with $2,600. I wonder what options the enslaved Black Americans had.
This is really humiliating.
There are certain ways you treat somebody, that person becomes like an animal.
MS Now has exclusive reporting that at least 2 Haitians living here in Springfield, Ohio, who've seen their temporary protected status expire, have been fitted with ankle monitors by ICE.
There is a sense of fear. Fear about today and fear about tomorrow.
And many more have been receiving this letter to their homes. The letter gives them short notice to report to an ICE facility here in Ohio. And in that ICE facility, they have a meeting with an immigration officer. The Haitians tell MS Now they're presented with 2 difficult options: either get detained on the spot or be fitted for an ankle monitor until they can show up for a court appearance. And all of this is having severe psychological ramifications on the Haitian community here in Springfield, Ohio, of about 12,000 people.
I'm worried a lot about self-harm and strokes, because some of them tell me they got that letter and they haven't slept.
They're not only crying because of this letter, but they know when they get deported, what they're gonna be facing when they go back to Haiti. I would call it a butchery the way I see things down there. I think it's really bad.
Now, all of this is part of President Trump's mass deportation campaign promise. We reached out to DHS about these ankle monitors. They didn't acknowledge them directly and instead opted to quote the song Closing Time by the band Semisonic, writing to the Haitian community that it's closing time, which means you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
My husband had an appointment this morning with ICE. So when we went in, everything was okay. The officer was like, do we have, all your cases pending? And I said yes. I showed all of the receipts for the adjustment of status, the I-130 that's pending, and the asylum case as well that's also pending. But at the end, they said they had to detain him. They did. I've wanted a child so long. God finally sent my husband my way. We got married. We're on the IVF process. We spent every last dime on that process. And tomorrow is my first appointment for this cycle. I don't know.
So, for years, we've seen arguments online where some people from different immigrant communities have made hurtful generalization about Black Americans, and there have been viral videos and interviews where Black Americans have been called lazy, dirty, or blamed for problems in society. These comments hurt, and many people haven't forgotten about them. So now when Haitians are asking for support from Black Americans, they are responding by saying, where was the same energy when we were being insulted? Why should we fight for people who looked down on us? And whether you agree with that response or not, it's important to understand where it's coming from. Respect matters, and relationships between communities are built over time, and words have consequences. And it is also important to remember that an entire community shouldn't be judged by the words or actions of a few individuals. And millions of Haitians have never insulted Black Americans, but we have seen them, not just Haitians, but most of us immigrants feel like we are in America, we are doing this, we are doing that. But you forget that the reason you can do all those things, it is because of the struggles of Black Americans and the sacrifices they have done over the years so that we can have the opportunity to live here, get educated, and live alongside people that used to, like, these people used to do crazy things to the Black Americans, and they fought them. And that is why we can enjoy this country as much as them. And it's so unfair to go on a phone or live or wherever and start disrespecting them. Like, we don't have to like love everyone, but we can show that we are so grateful for your sacrifices. I know that not everyone will feel this way, but I don't care. But that is what I think. And this situation also raises bigger questions, like, what does solidarity really mean? Does it mean that we have to stand together for people who like disrespect us? Like, do we have to stand for people or fight for people who are disrespecting us? Like, that is not solidarity. It's like saying that is so selfish, because you cannot insult the Black Americans and also wait for them to speak up for you during difficult times. And let this be this be a lesson to other communities like us, like, just to show a tiniest respect, because these are the same people that will support us during difficult times, and nobody else. At the end of the day, we are all Black, we all have melanin in our skin, and this diaspora war is going to cost us so much, something that can be solved by just respecting each other, you know. And Black Americans believe they have spent generations fighting not only for themselves, but for broader civil rights that benefited many groups as well. And they feel exhausted. They feel like they are constantly expected to show up for everyone else, while not everyone, like not always receiving the same support in return. And others believe that injustice is happening to anyone, especially within Black communities around the world. Remaining silent only allows more injustice to continue. And those are very different perspectives, and both are being discussed right now. And one thing we should avoid is celebrating other people's pain. Like, I saw this video of this Haitian girl that was on a podcast, and she referred to Black people as dirty Black Americans. And this just goes to show the jealousy and the hatred within our communities towards people who have suffered, who are suffering, and like people who have suffered and still fought to give us opportunities, because it's because of them that you can go in a shop that Black and white people are shopping. It is because of them you can sit in a bus next to a white person and no one is going to like harm you or something. It is because of them that you can drink from the same tap water as the white people and they will not do shit. Like, it is because of their struggles. Like, this is not so difficult to understand. And I know some people will be like, oh, why are you so supportive towards Black Americans? It's because, like, I have lived with this idea that is pushed towards other communities when you're growing up, that Black Americans are not good people or this or this. And this is something that is shown even when they are like documenting. I remember growing up, they would show us the side of Black Americans and being like, it's just drugs, alcohol, and prostitution and whatever. And once you grow up and you start to learn by yourself and realize all this propaganda pushed towards us was crazy, then you'd be like, oh my God, I need to learn more. And you learn so much. You learn about fashion, you learn about style, you learn about music and good food and good people. And you realize that you will be stupid not to learn anything by yourself. Like, I appreciate Black Americans so much, and I feel like the other reason, like, sometimes I feel so confident, because when I think of a Black American person, I just think of confidence. They are so confident and they like well spoken. They can speak up for themselves, and this is something so amazing. And each and every day we learn something different from them. And I'm not saying you, I mean me, yeah. But yeah, that is so awesome about the Black folks, and I'm wishing them so great. And so let me know about what you think about this video. and leave a comment about that, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.